G'day, John from Murray-Darling Water here with your weekly Southern Basin market update for the second last week of the water year. Well, Southern Basin storages are down to 56% from 80% last year. We have seen an uptick in the Menindee storage, but most of the other storages have remained either stagnant or are falling. And even though we saw light rain across the catchments over the last week, it hasn't led to an increase in storage volumes. The MDBA have said that they expect an additional 120 to 160 gigalitres to flow into Menindee of what has already flowed into there, on top of the 880 gig already received. What these inflows will assist MDBA to do in New South Wales and Victoria is plan for next year's allocations and how they're going to deliver water in the best way across the Southern Basin to deliver long-term security to irrigators and communities. Well, the water year is nearly over. Right, we only have a week and a half, roughly 2 weeks to go. And what we've seen is the temporary allocation market get really intense in the last week, particularly in the last couple of days this week. Lots of volatility in that market, lots of demand as buyers look to fill up, balance their accounts and fill up any carryover space they might have in preparation for the end of the year and in for next year. And this surge in demand has led to significant price volatility in the last couple of days, particularly in Zone 7, Zone 11 and in SA. Notably, today marks the final day for South Australian private diverter and Irrigation Corporation external trades to ensure that guaranteed processing. Because there is that delay in processing in SA, today is the last day to get those trades done. With that volatility, I'm going to read out some prices and they're probably going to be wrong by the time you watch this. But Vic Murray Zone 7 and SA, currently that pricing is about 320 to 330 and it is heading up at the moment. New South Wales Zone 11 and the Murray-Darling is around 295 to 310 and as well as Zone 7 is heading up. The Goulburn is about 190 and also has firmed this week and this still looks like it's going to move up. Vic Zone 6 and New South Wales Zone 10 are about the same price at around that $190 to $210 a meg. Like I said, because of the volatility we're seeing in the market at the moment, those pricings are already probably wrong. So check the Ruralco website or ring your local Ruralco water broker to get the most recent pricing. Carryover and forward markets, there's still affordable carryover options available in the market. Because we've seen a lower demand on low reliability space in Victoria, there has been a lot of space available in low at a very, very good price for buyers. And we're talking 1A low at around $15 a meg and Zone 7 low has been at $20 a meg. If you buy sparking space on low reliability, this guarantees you delivery of that 95% of that water back in that first couple of weeks of July, whatever your return date is agreed, rather than parking on high and waiting for that low risk of spill declaration. In the permanent market, we have seen a modest price increase in Zone 7 high over the last couple of weeks, while all other markets remain pretty stable. The Commonwealth Government continues their Restoring Our Rivers tender process, and we expect more tenders to hit the market soon and more people to be made aware that their parcels were successful. Look, as the season draws to a close, I've mentioned it's very volatile at the moment. For timely decisions, access to the live market and local insights that are beneficial to you as a buyer or a seller, get in contact with your local Ruralco water broker. Have a great week.